Hey everyone, Swayze here, live with another video coming to you in Decentraland. Daytime, we have just spawned in Genesis Plaza, the 00 main realm in DG. Until it starts getting over 100 people, it spawns everybody in DG realm and then pops the next one, which most of the time is Unicorn or Marvel. We see some fancy people here. Got some really good wearables. Every day I keep logging in here, I just keep seeing more and more people with more and more wearables. It's a beautiful sight to see because that means we're all getting more familiar with this game, more popular, and we're all about to be WOGMI. We're all going to make it together. So today we are going to be, remember, don't forget about the events. If you press F, you're able to go up. Today is the 26th, so all of these events are going on today. Tomorrow, the 27th, with the Tomanoya, Asia and Australia get to have a game night there. So all of these events are going on today. Try not to miss them because sometimes you get popes, sometimes you get airdrop wearables, and then sometimes you get to be fancy and famous and meet new people. So today we're going to be going to a place called the Cemetery. Being so close to Genesis Plaza, I could have probably ran there just to show you guys a little bit of the roads and more of Genesis Plaza to get familiar with that. Um, so this is a quest. As you see, we just landed. The first one is talk to the old lady. What you do is you have to capture these ghosts here and place them into each individual cemetery. So each one, as you see, has different stuff. This one is a gentleman ghost. This is a lady that is missing her lover from, seems like, the past. And then if you press escape and move your mouse to the side left of the screen, you'll see quests there. Talk to old lady and talk to blue ghost. The old lady is the first person that I guess is automatically talked to when you land in here. You got a nice little eerie a range of cemeteries here, gravestones, nice little buildings for the houses that used to be probably theirs. Don't forget to explore it because it's pretty big. This is a nice size area, but let's go ahead and might be able to help maybe. So this is the old lady right here, loose ghost. Then they can have a proper talk. So that's the blue ghost that you talk to. This one is a, so if you press E, it's not left click, but if you press E, it makes them follow you. This one, if you see the font, is French and kind of his mustache and what he's wearing. So what you do is you go around and you find the gravestones, the gravestone that matches. Now they will have green, they're going to be open and have green sticking out of them. So it's going to help because as you see, you only need to do 6 ghosts, and I think there's 10 ghosts that you could choose from, and there's about, if we look around here, there's about 75 different gravestones. So it would have been really hard if you had to pick out each individual one. So the people who created this game kind of made it easier for the gravestones to show which one is the one to be using. So this one is Oscar Smiller, looks like a Halloween one. Don't think it's that one. This one has the Eiffel Tower, so I'm gonna click that with my left, and sure enough, I can't speak French, but that was the right one because if we click escape and move our mouse to the bottom right side of the screen, it shows 1-6. So now, just like with that ghost, we're gonna find another one and press E to have them follow me. You're gonna move your mouse over the ghost and then press E, and then if you press E again, it makes them stop following. So this one says, I must meet my lover again, can't bear the world with them. So one, the ghosts give you hints because of how they look. That last ghost had a mustache that most people wear in France, and he had kind of clothing that looked like that. This one, as you see, is a female who's wearing a dress, and also she gives you the font below that says can't be without my lover. So I go over to this gravestone and see 2 people dancing, and let's see if that's with her. And yes, it is, reunited at last. And then once you finish that, the gravestones that were showing green cover up and close so that you don't get confused and then see him again. So this one, this ghost, good heavens, a gentleman. When did they stop wearing ties? So it seems like he's an old gentleman. He's losing his hair a little bit, has a nice mustache. So I'm going to look around for the gravestones. This one is John Lennon, a singer. So that's not that one because, yes, he's an old gentleman. He passed away. So let me go on to the other side. Remember, don't ever stop observing and looking around the map because you'll find a lot of tidbits to help you and, things to help finish the quest too. So I'm on this side now seeing, oh, so I found a gravestone with a nice top hat and a very old year and also old name Alfred. I click on it with my left mouse button and sure enough that was the one. And as we see, the gravestone closed. So this guy, I'm going to move my mouse over him and press E so he can follow me. This notion of being a disembodied spirit. So it looks like he is smoking out of something and he's wearing a robe. So let's see which one kind of blends into that the best. The cool thing about having so many different ghosts but only needing 6 to finish is you get to choose between different ones. So let's see if this is John Lennon. The physical vessel that used to inhabit here is not it, so that was not the right one. If we go over here to glasses, the truth will make you free. Click on it, and yes, that was the right one. It looked like he might have been wearing glasses, and that was his. So now we will click. This is the blue ghost that you have to talk to in order to start this quest. We will click this ghost to try to run away from me, and it's still zooming. So she is looking for her sons. It is a female ghost. It's a little bit hard to see that she is a mother, but also the font says sons. So we go over here, mother of Kill, Phil, Moore, and Ori. So it's a mother and a bunch of children's name. We click on it, and it says the font that the mother's home. So that was her. And now we have one last ghost to grab in order to fulfill this part of the quest. And I see a green ghost flying over here. I'm gonna move my mouse over here and click the E button. Is flying is totally groovy. So seeing the peace sign on him and seeing the groovy font, it is someone from the hippie era, which is around 1960s, 70s. And also you see the peace sign, image matches, and it is John Lennon. Okay, amazing. Thank you. Things are so much calmer now. The blue ghost is talking to us again. Someone was trying to bury something and dig up a lot of graves looking for something. Whoever that was, we chased him out. He left something inside that old shack in the middle of the graveyard. Take this key for the shack and take a look. Got a key for the quest? Hold on to what you find needing it. So he said if we follow the quest, he was talking about some type of shack in the middle of the area. So let's find that. You can kind of tell when you pop out of an area and aren't in the area anymore. Like for instance, the key disappeared and the blue font on the left side of the screen disappeared because I'm on the road now outside of the cemetery. When stuff like that happens, that's when you know that you are outside of your quest and you need to go back in until you finish it completely. It's sometimes good because areas that are too big, you don't know how the proximity is, how close you could be. So I'm looking around trying to find graveyard shack. Always don't forget to go up to things and click on them, and if it's a little bit hard, press V to go into first person because some of these quests have things that are deep in the ground, like sand at the Australian Open that you had to kick over to get a Pope. And some stuff is hidden up in trees, which makes it a little bit hard. So I'm going to go ahead and knock on the door because something's popping up on my screen. So go with that because it might open. But it's the graveyard shack. So let me now find a door type building to break into, because all these seem like they're homes. Oh, here it goes. Nope, that is not it. I thought this was a shack. Break into graveyard shack. So sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble finding this graveyard shack. Oh, and I clicked on this before, which is weird. I guess I didn't stand close enough to it because it definitely looks like a shack compared to. Yay! And I beat the quest. Congratulations, you won. So that is the quest, guys. You have to find the green star inside the coffin, Dracula's coffin, or it might be Spider-Man's. This is the shack, hence it's what is inside the graveyard, not on the outside like these houses. I guess you have to stand real close to it. Once you see the font pop up on the center of the screen that says open, click your left mouse button to open it once you have the key, and then you win. So that is it's not a play to earn just yet. It's more like just a play to quest. Hopefully one day they'll drop popes or airdrops with NFTs if they have a list of how many times you're able to complete it. Because I think you can do this quest multiple times. This was my first time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check out the cemetery in Decentraland.